All right, so Devin, we're going to go over a disconnect, some why behind the what's. We can know line going in, load going out. Before, even if, this is obviously our training area, we know this is dead. It is connected to a breaker panel. The breaker panel is off. You still check for power.
Absolutely.
What if this fails? What if this isn't tied in directly to where you think it might actually be? It only takes us one time of getting shocked before you go, yep, I'm going to always check.
Better safe than sorry.
So there's two ways to do it on this meter. You can do the NCV, which is when you just put it up to the meter to the wire and it'll beep.
Okay.
And then you can just obviously do voltage here.
And test voltage.
So this is 240.
Okay.
And they're actually kind of touching together. So here.
Thank you.
Just go ahead and put one lead on each one.
All right. The black there.
You can go between. And then what I always like to do is I at least like to check it to ground as well.
Okay.
I'll explain over on the whiteboard, but if they were coming from the same power source, you would only get like a couple of volts on your meter.
Okay.
And you'd touch it and it would be hot. So that's why you always test the ground.
Okay.
But I'll show you that later, the why behind the what for electricity. So we have the line coming in and the load coming out. So if you look real close, it'll say line, line, load, load.
Okay.
So the line is the line from the street. That's what they call the line. And the load is what the house appliance is carrying.
Okay.
So you have the load a line coming in, load going out, and then this disconnect connects it all together.
Excellent.
This is a safety thing, so if we need to work on the unit, we can pull the power. Voltage will hurt you. Amperage will kill you. Okay? So if there was, if this was actively running a motor and you touched it, it would hurt you significantly more than if the motor wasn't running.
Not running. Okay.
So we want to make sure that as we're touching this stuff, it's off. We have control over that.
Absolutely.
And that this isn't rusty. It's in good connections. Nothing super black. That's what we're looking for. So I'll let you put the line voltage in because you already did the load. A couple things. If you take a look into here, and this is what they don't teach you at a trade school, and when we have to kind of go over here. You see these kind of hanging out over here?
Yes.
We got to kind of get those straightened out before we put them in.
Okay.
So we try to maybe get a pair of linesmen, smush them, turn them a little bit, so that way they actually fit inside of this screw.
Okay.
Another thing, too, is sometimes this screw gets backed out too much, and it'll end up falling out. So what will happen? That right there, that will fall out. I can't get it to fall out on this one because this is a good quality disconnect. It's not going to let me do it. But let's say it does happen.
Okay.
What you would do, as long as the power is off, is you would gently stick your screwdriver into where this disconnect goes.
Okay.
Lift it up, and then you can get it in there enough to push that back in.
Okay.
Okay. I actually want to look in this one later to see if we can do that. And then you don't want to cross thread anything either when putting this back in. Cool?
Okay.